thanks for joining me back on the channel. We're doing part 2 of the explore from where we covered on the last video, from Helmdon up to this lovely farm pass here in the background, which is where we left last time. I've got Austin with me. He decided he wanted to come out with us today, so he's a good boy. Okay, so what we're going to do, to spin the camera around, we're just going to follow the line heading north, only going as far as a bridge which is just before what was known as Culworth station. We're not going to really go any further than that because the bridge is infield at Culworth, so we'll see how far we get. Hope you enjoy this little walk again, and we'll see what we can see on the way. Austin's leading the way, so we're just going to get on top of this lovely farm underpass again and take the track bed north and see how far we can get. Okay, we're back on top. We've already been from that direction, so now we're going to be heading this way. So you can see them hand railings a bit better from up here. And just going over that underpass. Yeah, so from part 1 we carried on up to that underpass we've just been to. Saw a few things on the way. So if you've not seen that video yet, just go back one video and watch that first. Yeah, still pretty clear, which is nice. And we're on quite an embankment here. Just see if we can get through, just to take a quick look. There you go. Yeah, I think this path's used quite a lot actually for dog walkers. I think someone's been down here and done all the chopping back, which is good. Saves me doing it. This is quite a remote area of the Great Central. There wouldn't have been a hell of a lot down here. There will be another farm access underpass that we're going to come up to shortly, so we'll have a quick look at that. There is a couple of, if you look down on the map in this area, there's a couple of like pond fishing, sort of like little lakes sat on the railway line itself. They were dug out years ago, probably back in the 80s. I think they're abandoned now, but that's one part of the track bed you can't walk along. You can sort of skim down the side of them, but there's like 2 fishing lakes down there. We should be able to see that in a short while. So today I've opted for the boot selection, so hopefully we're not going to come across any harsh boggy bits like we did on the last run. Right, this is getting a bit thick. Still a nice little pathway. Can't really see much in the sides from here, unless I find a gap somewhere. See if there's anything hiding. gap here, see if there's anything down here. Austin? No. A little bit of ballast sort of like to the sides. We'll keep on going from here. Come on in. Right, just sort of jumping over these puddles. Okay, so we're not going to be far off now. The next over bridge, sorry, not over bridge, under bridge. So we'll have a quick look at that, and then we'll carry on. Hopefully you'll stick with it. I know it's not dead exciting at the moment because there's not a lot to see, but if you can just hold out towards the end of the video, you'll see quite an important road bridge, and the last little stretch I'll try and cover if it's not flooded, up to where Culworth station was. Now, the bit between the bridge and Culworth station is quite known to get quite flooded, so I might have to just stand at the top of the bridge and then scan out. It's not a massive stretch, but it's quite flooded, but it's a shame if I can't walk down there because they've got like, it's got all the ducts in that's still in place. So we'll see when we get there. Very thick bushes on the edges of this section. I'm on quite a high embankment at the moment, that's why it's pretty dry, but a lot of bushes and grass, deep grass, and this sort of stuff that's gonna get you. But so far so good. Just following Austin here. He's sort of like gone off a little bit. Oh, still heading in the right direction. Hey boy. Austin, do you want a treat? Sit. Good boy. I'll get you a treat then. As soon as he's been good today. Hey. Oh, wait. Good boy. Oh, there we go. Right, I think we're here. What we'll try and do. Austin, go this way. Have a quick look down there first. And then we should be able to get to the bridge this way, hopefully. Oh, amount of coal and freight that's just chucked down the side still. Look at that. Lovely piece of Welsh coal that's bounced out the back of a tender. Still lying there. There you go, just make out the side wall. This one's in a pretty bad way. You can see, look. It's well crumbling. Still got its top capping stone now. So this underpass looks like it's been boarded up for some reason, maybe because it was unsafe to walk through, I don't know. hardly sort of see, but it's in there. That's your side walls. Hey Austin, how did you get in there? Alright, let's see if we can get to the other side. Hold up, boy. Yeah, so this is the other side. Right, okay, another kissing gate. Yeah, so this side's boarded up as well. Must have been pretty weak inside. I mean, you can tell by the side of that wall. It's in a bad way. So there we go, that's from the other side. Right, okay, so we'll leave that underpass behind us. We'll keep on going on trackbed level. It's quite ruckety, this bit. I think there's some trial bikes or something been coming down here. It's surprisingly dry though. It's quite a warm day. It's about 17 degrees today. Right, okay, so we've come about another 50 to 100 metres or so on from where that underpass was. And we've got ourselves a sort of farm access crossing. There's an old sleeper there, look, used as a gate post. And I'm not sure if I'm right or not, but just in there, and then trees, you can see it's sort of like a bit of a dip. All that sort of section here, I'll scan out a bit, was that brick quarry that I was talking to you about, where they made all the bricks on site when they were building the railway. There's not a lot in there, it remains, but there were like a couple of kilns, a lot of things going on. There's a few scattered bricks in there, but that little bit there was the site of where the navvies sort of like made their bricks or made something. It could have been anything really. A lot of them maybe the inner bricks, not the blue engineering bricks. It's probably the red sort of internal bricks for building like the underpasses for the farms and the bridges down the line. But yeah, apparently that's where it was. So there we go. So just back in here on the line, we've just come up to where roughly those ponds, sort of old fishing lakes, are just inside here. We'll try and get through as best we can. See how far we get. Right, so we've just come from that area there where the sheep were, and it's a little bit boggy. You can see Oscar's enjoying it. So I'm just going to go onto the bank side a little bit. And up here, I can see an overbridge, which I can't remember it being here. Well, I can't remember seeing it before. So hopefully we can get underneath it. And you can see all these rocks again scattered along the bank. Oh, there we go. There's a 3-arch overbridge, just like a farm access bridge. Wow, that is in pretty good shape actually. Let's get to the dry bit. Got the ballast still on the ground. You can see all the sort of ballast on the sides of the banks where it's all shoved up onto the sides. There we go. Look at that. Typical GCR farm access overbridge. I can't even remember seeing this before. Well, I've definitely not filmed this one anyway. Oh, that's a little surprise. Austin's going to get in the right state. Have a look round at that again. There we go. Right, we're leaving that behind us now. Carrying on for a little bit longer. Try my best not to get myself in that. Not too sure whether it's squidgy deep or not, but we'll go through this middle bit. No, that's okay. So leaving that bridge behind us. This looks pretty clear. Probably missing loads of things on the sides I just can't see. So we're in a bit of a cut-in now. That's why it's a boggy down here. Right, I'm just gonna try and get through this bit here. So this bit here is a little bit boggy once again. So I'm just going up the bank. Possibly get ourselves onto the field and just do this little bit up here. There's quite a nice little pathway, runs along the top. Right, so we just come out of this little bit here because you just can't get through down there, it's way overgrown. So we're just going to follow this field line so we can find another bit to get on. Right, okay, we just followed that field line and we've come across another farm access. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. So this is the third one along this section, another farm access. This one's really covered in ivy. But yeah, wow, I didn't even know this one was here, to be honest. So hopefully we can get back on the track bed. So that's the other side. It's in pretty good shape, isn't it? Right, let's see if we can get us on top. Well, I'm not going through that bit, Austin. And this is well thick. I ain't going through that. Right, we've tried and we're not going to be able to get up on this bit here, so we'll just walk back down the field See if we can get back on. Alright, okay, so you can just see in the distance, that's the line of the track. Running up there. We've just had to cut across 3 fields so far, so that section is a bit dead. Might be a bit clearer in the winter, I don't know, but I don't think we're going to be getting onto that bit there. So we just skipped about, I don't know, a field and a half's length. So a good 100 metres or so. Don't think there would have been anything after that 3rd farm underpass, so we'll see what's up here. Right, we're back onto, hopefully, track bed. There you go. Yeah, it's a public footpath, so that's good. So right, this is the point now. We're at these little old fishing lakes that I mentioned to you about. You just see them in there, look. Yeah, that's pretty deep in there. So that's definitely a bit of the old GC that's lost a long time ago. Right, we're out on the other side and we walk through that little bit where the little fishing lakes are, and down in there is quite a deep cutting, and just can't get through that little bit, so I'm hoping there's going to be a gap coming up. Alright, we're back on, and we've come into an area where there's loads of bricks. I think what they've done, they use these bricks on this bank as a bit of a drainage sort of idea. Because here's a vast section of it here. You see the bricks sort of like laid out. Loads of bricks. Some blue engineering, some just normal red bricks. And there's another bit there, look. And there's your track bed, right down there. So I think the idea behind these bricks was to allow for drainage. And that is a hell of an embankment. So we're not far off the end of this video now. We're sort of nearly at the next bridge, which is the road bridge from Weedon. There we go, look, there's another bit there, look. Just bricks scattered everywhere. Even old roof tile. Yeah, so we're not far off the road bridge now. I can just see it now through the trees. Let's see if we can have one last little look down on the track level. It's a bit of a trek down there, but we'll try and get down there before we end. Just winding ourselves along the bank. be a way down shortly. There you go, I can just glimpse the bridge now. It's one hell of an embankment. Look at that. And now onto track level. Let's hope we can get to the bridge from here. Yeah, so there's the really thick section. And we're not going that way, Austin. Austin, come on then, this way. There we go. And it appears through the bushes. And this one actually has been infilled. We're just walking up a bit of an incline. So this has been partly infilled, this bridge. But it's a big one. Would have been the same sort of scale bridge as like the one on the Welsh Lane just before Helmdon station. So you can see how much has been filled in. Oh, there you go. Hopefully we'll see just over the crest of this bank, we'll see just the last stretch that goes towards Culworth. Graffiti gets everywhere, doesn't it? There we go. So just beyond here, as you can see in front of us, that's the track bed down there. So you can just see how much of a infill there's been up to this bridge. So I'd guess that's going to be quite boggy down there, looking at that green grass. So we're going to give that one a miss. Wouldn't be much to see actually, to be honest, but we got to the bridge anyway. Look at that, it's still very good. I mean, there's a few cracks they've been keeping an eye on over the years. That's quite a recent one there. That's the dates, 25th of the 3rd, 24. Yeah. 24, look. So they've been filled. Keeping a close eye on this bridge. Just hairline cracks all the way down. I think it's the same dates on this side. I don't know, look at that date. 28th of the 8th, 1981. Wow, and there's a fresh one there. 26th of the 3rd, 24. So, yeah. It's definitely been kept on top of over the years. Right, I think we're going to head back now. Haven't we, Austin? We've come about 3 miles to get here. So there we go, from underneath the bridge. Thanks for joining us on this part 2 explore between Helmdon and Culworth, which would have been down there. And yeah, see you on the next explore very soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourself. Bye for now. See you, Austin. Bye.